This is a continuation of my Hisn Kayfa run. If you missed part 1, I can give you a quick recap. We essentially were getting carried by the Ottomans for a while, until they rejected a call to arms with Ajam, so we had to merc up pretty heavily to deal with that. So we find ourselves in a lot of debt, we got our alliance back with the Ottomans, but hopefully we scale. Before we get into the gameplay, let me know if you guys like these type of runs, or if you prefer to see the kind of optimal RNG runs. I'm trying to give a variety of content for you guys, of course. Anyhow, don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you aren't. With that said, let's get into the gameplay. Alright, it's time to scale. Yeah, we're just looking through mission tree, seeing what it wants us to do. It wants us to scale, I think. Should I look at my economic situation? Or is it better not to look? I have a fort, so that's, I'm griefing here. Okay, gotta get rid of that. That's much better. So I think we have unbalanced research. We can fix that soon. I kind of want to lower autonomy, but I just, you know, I kind of don't want to fight the rebels, so it's kind of a mixed bag. We could seize land here, and that would help with our autonomy. So I just have a little bit more rebels to deal with, and we could turn off our maintenance. We could probably turn it off now. We still lose money, though, even with our maintenance off. So that's cool. We can finish up diplomatic, finally. Which means we could truce break without penalties, or without as big of penalties. So suppose we'll just declare war here. We don't have that big of an army, but they suck worse, so it's fine. We love to see it. Look at that cheese. Look at the AI just being an asshole. Guys, it's a defensive war. Defend your land. Have some honor. You hate to see it. No honor in these days. I have this province here, and I'm going to kill 10 children every 5 minutes he doesn't defend his land. Stockpipe there, and then we just got to go up here and deal with this guy. Quite annoying, the AI tactics. Now you guys in the comments would be like, well, you should build forts, blah, blah, blah. We can't afford forts, okay? I don't want to hear it. So let's just finish off this war. Yes, they did try to cheese me again. Yes, it's predictable. Mill 9 and admin 7, as well as Diplo 5. So got a bunch of upgrades there. We're going to go admin because, you know, it's a EU4 campaign and we have to go admin. That's pretty much all the logic we need, right? And Restus has an annoying island and they don't want to quit now. And they got a billion rebels. I'll chase Center Resids. I want all his land. He has to go. Oh, there we go. We're just going to go and fully annex Resids, separate peace. I got a separate peace because I want more money. I'm willing to trade Diplo points for money at this point. Our nation's almost saved, too. We can abdicate, I think, after this war. Let's go ahead and fully annex this guy. Money. Huge value. Can't even core everything because, yeah, we have no points. Why is there so much to core? Delete the fort. We can't pay for that. What are we doing? The bank sees you conquer more land, and they're like, we don't trust him anymore. He conquered land. How can we be sure he's going to repay us now? I don't know where that logic comes from or how it makes sense, but yeah. They should trust me, if anything. I just put their money to good use. Won another war for them. Okay, so I got to delete these forts. They're too expensive for me. Yeah, bankruptcy's no longer looming. We're chill. It's all good. My advice in these scenarios, though, is just don't linger on it. We can't afford to root out corruption anymore. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? We're going to go bankrupt in 4 months. Might need to exploit dev, though, a little bit. Just to not go bankrupt. A bit of a situation right now. Trying to figure out what the best path forward is. I think we're fine after we core things or something. I don't know. But I'm just trying to brainstorm, like, what can we do to scale here or, like, get out of debt? I don't know. I think once we core up everything, though, it's fine. Could exploit a little bit more dev. I just don't want to go bankruptcy. I would consider bankruptcy failing the campaign, and I refuse. I think we got to exploit more dev, though. Like, yeah, if we got to exploit all the dev, maybe. Too much dev, you know, it's never good for your nation. I have to pay for the army. That's, you know, required for sure. I can't really get away from that. New burger loans would be possible, but I don't know if I can't even take. Yeah, my loans are like negative now. Really? Is this real life? What am I supposed to do about that? We'll build 2 boats, and the rebels will move or something. But of course, that's kind of tragic, right? Yeah, rebels don't need boats. Why do I? That's a good question. Maybe I'll have to open that up with Paradox, you know, as a ticket. They like to Nasu. That's good, and we're chilling on money for, you know, we're gonna corp these provinces real soon. Oh, the rebels already moved. Damn, they're fast. I don't know if I want to exploit any more land, but I need money. Maybe the Ottomans. No, they're not gonna have money. What am I kidding? Yeah, they don't have money. Let's get rid of the advisors, I guess, even though I kind of need them. I can't afford them. It's just take a while to core all this stuff. Can it be a golden age yet? I need a dev by capital for the golden age. That'll solve everything. Okay, what? Actually, not my capital. What's the most dev province I own? If not my capital, then what is it? This thing. I don't even have a cord. Okay, my Diplo tech up will help, though, a little bit. But yeah, I think once this stuff cores, for the most part, it will be fine. I should probably harsh treat, because I can't deal with this right now. Rebels everywhere. Bankruptcy looming. It's the hard times. But we just core up these provinces, so hopefully we're going to be in a better spot with loans. How is it like this? I'm going to have to debase, I think. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to harsh treat 4 groups of rebels to deal with. I need to just recruit 2 people here, 2 troops, so I can go get those rebels on the island. Actually, the rebels canceled my boat, so I only need 1 troop, I guess. I hope it doesn't, like, suffer attrition or something. It'll be fine. We got a full core of these and pray that we can take more loans. I need to refinance. It's the next age, or what I like to call the age of refinancing. The bank needs to call it that too, though. Okay, so we're still bankruptcy looming. I was hoping to not be at this point, but you know, what do you do? Tier 3. I don't really know if our tier 3 is going to save us. It will. It will definitely save us. It's no big deal. Nothing seems great. Let's grab curtail clerical privileges. Okay, we can take one more loan. Beautiful. Beautiful. That means we could maybe refinance a bit. Start repaying those 1%. Before we take the 1%, so we got to repay some more. Because if I try to take the 1% now, I'd only be able to take like 3 loans. So I got to like repay some of the smaller loans before we take the 1%. It's kind of like we're trying to refinance, but we really can't refinance, if that makes any sense. Yeah, we can take new bigger loans, but I think we only get 4 loans instead of the 5 because yeah, we hit a loan cap, so it doesn't let you go past it. That's how a cap works. Just in case you guys are wondering. But hey, we could repay some of the you know, other loans, and there's still hope. I'm just trying to figure out what scaling looks like. I mean, we've got to advocate. That'll help. I don't know if it will really help. Like, it'll help in the long run, but like, I don't know. Is losing stability the way? Yeah, it'll definitely help. The ruler is a lot better. I just don't have the answers to which my people seek. How do we own like none of this node? It's crazy. We own like almost all the provinces. How do we have 0 trade power in this node? I'm just blown away by that. How is it possible? I think we just got to provoke the rebels and get through them quickly. That's painful, actually. Trying to be patient and not lower autonomy, because if I lower autonomy, it's the rebels are going to be probably not... I don't know if I can handle the rebels at that point. And our autonomy change is okay, but it'd obviously be better if we had... if we get the autonomy change over there, it'd be really good. We keep just getting events to ruin our government, whatever. I don't care. We can core that up. We'll hold on to hope a little longer. We're not losing that much money anymore. Well, compared to what we were losing earlier. That's because we don't pay to root out corruption anymore, partially. But yeah, we are corrupt a little bit. Just like a slight bit of corrupt. It's not like crazy bad corruption, but we are a little bit corrupt. And we can't afford to fix it. So, but at least we can take another loan next month. If you look at the bright side. That's not always a guarantee lately that we can take a loan next month. It's not a given. I think we got to build a mosque here. It's the only way. That way we can seize land without rebels. I got plenty of money to afford it too, so it's not a big deal. Diplo 7. So we are fixing unbalanced research at least. So our corruption shouldn't be going up anymore. It's just a matter of it's kind of high. Could reduce our inflation again, but we're kind of like stopping our own ideas, which isn't good. It's like I don't really feel comfortable fighting the Mamluks. I could. It's just like, yeah, I kind of want adaptability first. They call it the Great Scale. I definitely shouldn't have done this war down here. It wasn't the way. I got a bunch of useless land, and for what? Hey, I got my objective done, though. We can seize land. Technically, that does make us a bit more money, but only technically. I don't want to provoke the rebels right now because it's too expensive. Like, replenishing my troops is really expensive. If I could just boost my stab one more time, or I don't know. National Arrest Advisor? No, he's too much. But just waste my points, boost stab. Ooh, that fixes like all but one of the rebels. I'm going to just raise autonomy in this last province because it's really not that valuable. And I could turn off my army when that would be... Ooh, we're making money. We're insane. They said I wasn't going to scale. I knew all along that we'd be making tons of money. And every day is better, right? Because we get a little bit better autonomy. So we're just going to hang out. We're going to get rich. It's all good. Positive energy. Positive income. What more do you need? No inflation. Making a solid ducat a month. That's pretty good for 1513, you know? Catching up on Diplo. That's huge. That's extra trade efficiency now. I make almost negative money from trade. I guess I should just collect instead of transferring. Wait, what am I doing in Hormuz? I don't own anything down there anyways. Why is my merchant there? I make 2 ducats a month now. Huge. Wait, now it's 5 ducats? I don't know why, but we'll take it. I kind of worry about the Ottomans being a useful ally. And what I mean by that is I mean that they will not defend me in a war. So I'm wondering if maybe the Great Horde would be a good alliance to have. Even though they're rivals, I think maybe it's fine. I just need a little bit, like, I can't afford for another person to deck on me. Like, literally, I go back. Well, you know, I guess I can have 31 loans now. Maybe I could afford it, but that's not the point. The point is I don't want to afford it. I also failed the Golden Age in the last age, so that's kind of sad. We can vassalize this guy, which is fine. Dalrasir. Start getting through admin. We really got to get rid of our corruption, though. I'll lose money now? Why? What had happened? I can't do this. Oh, the missionary costs that much a month? Holy. Like, but not actually holy. That's horrible. I guess it is holy, though. That's expensive, though. $271 a month? Why is it so bad? That seems, like, unreasonable. I think converting isn't for me, actually, on second thought. I'm not paying for that. I want an admin advisor. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, huge. Maybe we even get a trade advisor. There's, yeah, trade efficiency. Like, we might be... Oh, no, please, not like this. I don't want to go to war. No. Why, man? This could be a mistake, though, if I accept this. But okay. The chat seems to think it's the right answers. And the chat, when have they led me astray? Reading out corruption sucks. It sucks my money away, is what I mean. I'd actually be making a bit of money if I didn't do that. But also, being at war is probably bad. I just feel like I'm going to get targeted because I have no forts. But we're getting our tech caught up, except for admin, of course, because we're doing an admin idea right now. I just want adaptability, and then we can probably continue our conquest. Okay. I should have just declined the first time. I hate the chat. I'm declining this war. This is just bad for me now. I shouldn't have accepted the war. I went against my better judgment and trusted the chat. Regrets. I could have been making more money, getting better autonomy, all that sort of stuff. Instead, we're not doing that. As long as we stay above 20 crown, selling titles is probably fine. Our loan cap isn't any better, so paying off the burger loans doesn't really do anything. I really want to get adaptability, though, so I can go back to war. Well, a war that I actually want to be in. Like, do I have to get in there and help? Will they just end the war, or do I have to suffer? It looks like I'm going to have to suffer. Yep. They're going to go and carpet siege me. I can't really let them do that. At least they're getting attritioned here, so. But yeah, I don't want to be in this war at all. I shouldn't have accepted. I blame the chat was like, oh, it won't be bad. You'll just hang out and do nothing. And like trusting the chat, am I an idiot? I don't really want to fight in the mountains, but I guess he has no general, so it's probably fine. It was, I don't know, it wasn't great. This is what I get for wanting to have one ally. I didn't want to fight that, but I did. Yeah, we're going to lose that. Now he's got 1 million guys. Why won't he just end the war? End the war. I got a scorched earth here. I don't know why he's so much better than me. This is kind of misery. Let's find who said that in the chat, and we're never listening to that person again. Shua, I'm looking at you. What the hell, man? Why did you tell me to accept the war and just do nothing? Does this look like I can do nothing? Do you see this? Do you see what you've done to me? I think I'm just going to have to cancel subjects. Whatever. I guess we'll cancel this free subject that we acquired. Thanks, chat. Specifically, the one person that ruined everything. You know who you are. You know what you did. All right, we got adaptability. 1 less subscribers, so that's good. Still trying to get rid of my corruption, though, ever slowly. It's only at like 1 point something, yeah. It's not the worst. We got adaptability, though, so that's good. It's just a matter of, like, do we want to go to war? Because it's expensive. War is expensive, you know? And getting out of corruption is also very expensive. That's really what is killing me right now. But we will eventually not be corrupt, allegedly. Oh, heck yes, some money. That's 1 less loan. Let's go. Huge. I'm only in 17 loans, and then we make a full ducat. In fact, I might be able to afford advisors, guys. Look at that. Level 1 advisors in 1522. That's pretty early if it was your first time ever playing Europa. Even then, that's kind of not that early. Because if you're your first time playing Europa, you'd be like, oh, I have to click this. And then you'd pay for it anyways. But that's not the point. The point is that I got Diplo 10. I'm kind of rooting out corruption. It's just like, I can only kind of root out corruption. Maybe we should just like fully root it out until we can't afford it anymore. So like 3 days. Yeah, we can't really do that for long. But yeah, I would love to be not corrupt. All right, well, I spent all my money. Now we just got to go until we don't lose money. There we go. Someday, the corruption will be gone, and then we'll be saved. And there'll never be any problems with money ever again. The thing is, I need to actually focus a little bit on trade, maybe. Like, I actually got to take trade nodes and stuff. Because if I just continue to take useless land, I don't think it's getting me anywhere. Yeah, my corruption is about gone. But I still have the problem that I have a little bit of unbalanced research. But yeah, 10 a month is definitely the most I've ever made in this campaign, I think. Look at this Bohemia. What happened is the emperor was and is Nasu since 1450. At least they passed 1 reform. Like, I guess that's good, right? Maybe we build a building, guys. Should we try that? Just as an experiment? I feel like I need another army, so we'll just do that. What's 1 more loan, right? I mean, we make money. It's all good. Our autonomy is super good now. We're in a good spot. We can even get free manpower. And we immediately lose money now that we built an army. I'm going to spend way too many points for Tech 11 because I get, I'm 2 levels ahead now. I'm definitely going to win. That's how that works. So let's go to war with the Mamluks. We should be in a good position now. With these extra 20,000 guys, I'm feeling pretty confident. We can make the war goal this province, and we'll call them the Ottomans. Make this easy. The Ottomans are going to want the land, though. Like, definitely the holy sites. And it may end up being the end of our friendship over this war. And I got to watch where they try to invade from because I don't have forts. Like, over here, I have to deal with that immediately. In fact, I should just peel off to deal with that right now. When you have no forts, you got to be real careful that you're not getting sieged because they will siege you out very fast. I feel targeted right now. Like, he's already over here. How is it that he's retreating into my land? Why are you retreating into my land? Shouldn't that be illegal? You're retreating into enemy territory. Do you realize that? The Mamluks are extremely confident that they're going to win here. They have the best morale in the game, though, apparently. So we'll just have to see if that's how, I don't know. Yeah, he's definitely better than me. I guess 2 tech levels doesn't mean anything. He doesn't even have good ideas. He has defensive, but I don't know. I thought maybe he had like double military or something, but I don't know why is his morale so good? I don't even know how to fight this war because we're being sieged on so many fronts, but I guess we're gonna go for this guy first, and then we gotta like deal with Tormas, and I just feel like I can't be everywhere at once. The Ottomans are gonna make this happen, I think. They're death sacking, they're dealing with the Mamluks, that's good. This is just what we need. I'll deal with the other annoying guys. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm getting murdered over here. You hate to see it. And we're basically like the natives. Like imagine you're the natives and you have 2 tech levels above the Europeans, but you're still just the natives. And the game doesn't care. That's kind of what's happening right now. And we're just going to go into more loans, so that's good. I knew this war was going to be expensive, though, so it's not like... That's why I was hesitant to do the war, because I kind of knew that something like this might be happening. I think we want the institution. Maybe someone will give it to us. Yeah, Spain will. I'll take it. It's just I need that eventually. But yeah, I think things are kind of brutal. I'm just trying to make the best out of this war. It's just a hard one. So just trying to siege out Hormuz here because, you know, if he gets out of the war, it'll be a bit easier. But I kind of want to make him a Newell as well. But yeah, I'm just getting like carpet sieged, of course. I don't have forts. You know how it goes. My troops are terrible for some reason. I don't know. They're like absolutely bad. I think maybe we take like some loans just to take Defender of the Faith. I can't actually. Gotta have more prestige. Okay, cool. I'll just take 2 loans for no reason, I guess. But I'm probably gonna get murdered over here unless the Ottomans help. Hormuz will leave. I need him to annul with the Mamluks, though, so I'm not gonna let him leave yet. But like maybe, yeah, there we go. So I'll just have Hormuz annul with the Mamluks, so that'll be helpful in the future. That way I can kill him without suffering too. I want to try to get some reinforcements to the war goal, but I don't know what's going on here, but I think I'm gonna get murdered because the AI doesn't know that I have extra troops. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get murdered over here. Don't worry, I've got my boats. They can stop this. Didn't I have 1 boat? Oh, I got killed. This man literally walks through this to retreat, and I don't just kill him immediately. I don't even like take down a single guy. No, like somehow 12,000 men came marching through, and I just missed it when I had 15,000 guys stationed there. Can you imagine that? And then they just come back like from the other side, like, oh, we had no idea, guys. Are you for real? We get flanked by the guys. Well, I guess it was our fault because we're too freaking brain damaged to see that. Okay, these guys would be dead, so I'm just going to disband them, I think. I don't know. More than 12,000 guys march through. You have 15,000 guys stationed there. There's only 2 ways in. How do you sneak that? What, was no one watching the crossings? There's 15,000 of you. What do you mean not a single man was watching the crossings? This is tilting. Yeah, this war is misery. No way to sugarcoat it. Well, I could sugarcoat it if you'd like, but I don't really see the purpose. I want to get my admin to 10 so I can get a new idea group. So we're kind of just focusing on that for now. Although I'm going to have to core land in this war, and I'm also going to have to win this war, which is currently a struggle. Do they really need to send their entire army to deal with 3,000 guys? Why I'm getting my ass kicked over here? Like, is that really necessary? Like, you think maybe you wouldn't send the entire army to deal with 3,000 troops? We're going to head over to this capital here, and hopefully, you know, we're not going to assault, because that would, I mean, we probably would die, but we'll just barrage and hope that gives us a bunch of war score. And then maybe we'll just leave, because this is misery. The Mamluks have a ton of guys, and they're just, like, way better. Their guys are, like, so much stronger than my guys. It's nuts. You know what? I think we have to just assault this. We don't have time. We'll just shift consolidate, because they're coming right for that. I don't know if we have enough men to actually win this assault. Even with shift consolidate, it's, you know, we're dead. Maybe not. No, we're dead. We're definitely dead. Oh, dear God. This is what failure looks like. Maybe I should have just not tried to assault, but he was on his way, and now he's like, oh, I don't even need to be there anymore. I mean, do I trust the Ottomans to actually come back and win? I don't know. It's just going horribly for me. We could get our mission done, though. That would allow us to move our capital and give us some discipline. Clearly, we need the discipline because our troops are just awful. Hey, I could change my country name, though. They have 20% AE. Look at that. That's actually pretty good. If we could win this war better, we could actually, you know, change our country name. We wouldn't have to be Hisn Kayfa anymore. Maybe it's better to greed, you know. What are the Ottomans doing? I just don't understand. You realize he's got his entire army there, right? Like, the entire army. You're the AI, and I know you know that. So what are you doing? They're going to get the war goal back very soon, and they're going to kill me here. So I don't know. Maybe I just leave. I kind of think I just leave, accept that I'm a failure, and go home. We're just going to end the war and take what we can take, which is basically nothing. And we'll feel like a disappointment, and then we'll just walk home. At least we got a mission done. So, I mean, it's something, I guess. Pretty much like a complete failure. What do? We'll just have to come back stronger next time. We did manage to get like 4 massive provinces, right? I'm gonna keep this fort. I know that's a weird thing. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm gonna keep it. I mean, it does actually stop him from crossing over here, so yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Maybe I should have taken this fort instead of this. That would have been smarter. The good news in a campaign like this is that, like, if you already fight a war really bad, the bar is set low for the next war, right? Like, you don't even have to win that hard to feel like you did well. As long as it wasn't as bad as the last war, that it's a win. Yeah, we're gonna form this new nation soon, though. It's gonna be good because I've never done that before. All right, so let's go to war with Medina. We're gonna be fighting Yemen, and we're gonna be annexing Yemen despite, no co-belligerate. If we can, maybe we can't. I believe I have a mission to kill Yemen anyways, but he's running for the cheese right now. It's a weird way to defend your land, which, I still don't really understand why the AI is like this. But that's his last stand right there. So that is done. We're gonna go down and just finish off this war. This war is super easy. We're pretty heavily inflated. What can you do? Like, I think whatever my third idea group is will solve everything. We're just gonna grab military engineering. These guys actually have a really unique one here. I like it, but we don't use horses, so you know how it goes. Actually, though, it's actually so good. Like, it's pretty solid. But you know that I have addictions, so what you gotta feed into your addiction sometimes. I'll relate this to a real life experience. I slice in golf, so I play the slice. So now you just aim really far left into the houses and pray that you continue to slice the ball. But it usually works. But yeah, sometimes my friends ask me when we're golfing, like, you realize you're aiming at the houses, right? And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm just going to go ahead and grab these provinces here. And yeah, we didn't co-belligerate, but it doesn't matter because, yeah, we aren't very aggressive. We haven't taken much land. I think we're going to keep this fort here, though. We're probably just going to start keeping some forts in wars because it's kind of a disaster, the current situation of 0 forts. And that way they can't cross over here super easily. And, we wanted to create some choking spots. Like, I'd really like maybe a fort here. And then we kind of could lock them in so the Mamluks can't just run around our nation. That would be sweet. And maybe in the next war, we'll just go for this fort super early so that they can't really, do much. That would probably be pretty useful. Let's just go to war with Aden. We can co-belligerate Dawas here. Actually, no. I just won't co-belligerate, but take the land anyways. The classic. Eventually, though, that might catch up to me if I keep doing that. But for now, it's not a big deal. And, we can obviously barrage assault. We'd love to see that. I feel like forts, though, in general, are frustrating. For example, if I war with Dawas here, right, I have to make sure he can't run this way, or he's going to cheese, right? So to effectively cover the entire entrance, you would need forts on your border at all times. And then the second that you take land in a war, those borders have to shift, and you have to wait 5 years to even for those forts to build. So I feel like it's kind of hard to ever fort properly. Like, obviously, I don't have any forts, but even, like, for example, I have these forts here, right? Here and here. But he's not interested in going for that. He's going to go straight for the part of my nation where he could carpet siege. So unless you have, like, full coverage, it's almost like you might as well have 0 coverage because they're not going to go for those forts. They're just going to go around. So I feel like that's the hard thing with forts for me. Like, if you don't have full coverage, you have no coverage. But let me know what you guys think of that. So I'm just going to go ahead and annex these 2 guys, and then, yeah, it will just be, like, Hormuz and me left. So let's just go to war with the Mamluks. We'll call in the Ottomans. We'll make the war goal. I'm not sure. How about Jerusalem? That way the Ottomans can't steal it because it's the war goal. My idea would be if I get this siege down, it's a good fort to make sure that he can't push in. I mean, I guess he's got guys there, but basically, I have a fort here, so he shouldn't be able to pass. Except he is the AI. Right. I wish I could just ignore a zone of control. Really? Not going to get the 64% siege. Okay. Yeah, I lose this. Wait, where'd he go? He's not going to reinforce? No, of course he's going to reinforce. How come when I say retreat, they just, like, one of them just is like, yeah, actually, I'm going to retreat the other way. I know you said down there, but I don't like it down there. There's Idalians down there. All right, so we're able to siege all these provinces out. And, yeah, this war should be not too hard. The Mamluks are just going to be idiots, and they're going to siege you down here, I guess. The classic. So we're way to play a defensive war, but, it is what it is. The Ottomans are finally carrying me, though. I love it. For once, I've been waiting for this day for my entire life. The AI is useful on my team. I didn't even know that was possible. Okay, so this war is pretty well in hand. We're just, finishing it off. We finally get to take a win from these guys. It's going to be amazing. So I'm going to end the war. I'm going to go after the trade and my mission, of course. So I'm just going to grab these for the mission and then these just because their trade value is nice. I can't even TC over here. You hate to see it. I mean, it's fine. Grab this mission here and it lets me become a new nation. So they take away my name of Hisn Kayfa and they replace it with something else that I can't pronounce. You hate to see it. So Admin 10, and we can get Tech 12s here, I suppose. I don't really know what idea group to go third. Maybe I should have saved my points. I don't know. Generally, it's like religious or something, but I don't know. Most campaigns I would take religious, but in this one, it's like I'm just fighting only Sunni nations, so it's kind of useless to take religious. I could see humanist being pretty good. Generally, it's religious, but I could guess you could argue for humanist being better because, yeah, you're not really going to benefit from Deus Vult, really, because everyone's Sunni. So maybe humanist would be okay. In most cases, I think religious is better, but I could see it being viable here. So what was the point of changing my name? Oh, I could restore our name. Maybe I should. Probably better because I could pronounce my own name that way. Yeah, we're going to do that. I like that. Wait a minute. This made it 25 CCR. What kind of rigged nonsense is that? 25 CCR instead of 15? Oh, really? Hisn Kayfa gets war score costs with other religions until the end of the game? Wild. Sure. Interest per annum. Why not? Love to see it. I mean, it is helpful because, you know, we are in debt. Well, I don't want to do this. Should I betray my ally or should I help him? These are the questions. I just realized I could have got the institution a while ago, but for some reason I didn't take more loans to do that. Because historically, the playmaker would take more loans for the institution without thinking about the consequences. There comes a time in everyone's campaign where they need to betray the Ottomans. And this could be my moment. So I'm just going to go ahead and decline this because the Ottomans have my rightful trade. And I don't know what they're doing with it. It's mine. And also the chat thinks I'm cooked if I do that. And I want to prove that I'm not cooked. I think they're cooked. So I'm going to grab CCR here. And apparently our CCR is going to be cracked now because our national ID is upgraded. So we have really good CCR. And these rebels have to go. Okay, I'm tired of them. And I still don't make money. Future me makes a lot of money. That guy's rich. I need to give a land right out, though, unfortunately, because I'm at GovCap. And then I can state up some more stuff. I need to get good autonomy in the trade provinces. Because I stole the trade, but if I don't have good autonomy in the trade, then I don't get any value out of it, basically. So yeah, I'm going to move my trade node to here, and then transfer trade instead of collecting in Alexandria. I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but luckily I can't Delta 4, so if it's bad, then that's just who I am. And yeah, it looks like it's bad. So yeah, I just wasted a bunch of money for nothing. But you can't win them all. I'm going to build 2 more ships so I can actually transport an entire army. I keep getting in situations where I'm like, okay, what do I do? Because this war is impossible. This war is hard. It's just like, there's not really ever, it feels like there's never just like, it's easy to do what you want to do in this region. There's always some annoying alliance block or some tough opponent. And obviously the debt doesn't help. The economy doesn't help, but it is what it is. Our truce with the Ottomans expired. I could kill them right now. I could put them out of their misery today. Bohemia wouldn't even help them. But I think it's either defensive or quantity for my next idea. But I'm not sure which is better. We'll go defensive. I have faith in defensive. We got the extra morale. We're going to take some loans for a bigger army. And we're going to crush the Ottomans. So I'm going to recruit 20,000 guys. And we're just going to absolutely crush the Ottomans. And literally, like, we're going to crush them so hard, it might not even be worth showing in the video. Okay, so we're lining up 40,000 guys on the border. We're going to get some manpower. Of course, we're not going to cheese the manpower because we're not evil. We could cheese manpower, but of course, we've decided that that's illegal for this run. But we get our Diplotech up, sure thing. We almost have this. Yeah, this would be super nice because they get the CCR and the monthly autonomy change. So we got that. So yeah, huge CCR gains there. So our CCR should be at 50% now, I think, or 55, because yeah, that's right, that weird religion thing or something like that. This should be an easy win. We're just going to grab a morale guy, get another loan. And just remember, guys, never be afraid of loans. I guess I could take the discipline advisor. I want a morale advisor, but the game is not going to give it to me, so that's fine. I just want to crush these Ottomans. They'll never be able to come back from this. I could ally France if I use commands here, but for now, we're just going to have to improve relations. And we can get a claim here on Trebizond. Let's just go ahead and jump into this war. Oh, wait, Bohemia wants to help him now? Fighting Bohemia and him, that's not as fun. That really, that takes away the joy for me, but I guess I could just ally to Austria. Yeah, Austria will be my ally. And I'm hoping that they want to, yeah, easy. So now I can promise land, and this war is basically free. I'm just saying that because it's better to lie to your audience than tell the truth. It gets more clicks. So that's kind of what I was thinking with that. They said I was cooked. They said that I couldn't beat the Ottomans. Me. Shervin, stop carpet sieging. Just siege one province at a time. You don't need to do this. I hate Shervin. He's cost me multiple loans this game. After this war, there will be no Shervin. In fact, the entire bloodline's gone. The entire bloodline. So yeah, I'm just going to get rid of the bloodline there on Shervin. So that should be fine. Wait a minute. You don't have Hungary, Austria? What do you mean? You're supposed to have it. That's fine. That historically he didn't. Wait, yeah, he did. Did he? We're going to not include that in the video because then it makes it sound like we don't know. Now, I'm wasting all my mill points on stuff that I shouldn't, because if he hits mill 13, then that's all I have time for. Like, for today, if that happens. Oh, wait, no, we do have Hungary. Okay, Hungary is in the war. Wait, what did I make the war goal? Oh, yeah, I'm sieging it. Okay, good. Really? Fars is in the war? And my leader killed himself? Really? It's not that bad, man. I'm very annoyed. I didn't know I was fighting Fars, of all people. It's fine, because we scale. Don't worry, guys. I definitely scale. I saw it in one of these videos that I watched on the YouTube. What? What? You see that? I cheated right there. Did you see it? I'm opening a formal investigation. I put that leader in the army. We're losing 80 ducats a month. And where that might look like a bad thing, with the power of editing, I could actually turn that into a pretty good scenario. Like, you know, like if I make this look like it's green, so like I just like have one of my editors just go ahead and just replace this with a green 78.29, that would actually be pretty nice. Because then people would think I was good at the game, and I'd get more subs. Tunis is in the war? Oh, he's an idiot. Okay, it's fine. Guys, I'm taking loans like it's my job. Like, but if that was my job, I would be getting a raise. Okay, I got the war goal, so the war is basically over. Really? There's a Beninese succession war that has to happen right now? Fine. I'll just fight Burgundy right now. Yeah, that's okay. It's not a big deal. I was overreacting, guys. Don't worry. I mean, I don't usually overreact, but for content, sometimes I do. I keep wasting all my military points in hopes that I can win the war faster. Actually, no, it's because I'm impatient. And unfortunately, that's just like I was born that way. But I'm hoping that I can get out of this, these allies can get out of the war really soon. And Bohemia is like, he's pretty tilted. Like, you can't tell from the screen, but he's really tilted. So he's about ready to leave the war. Now, the good news is here. I can get Fars out of the war. We'll have Fars annul with the Ottomans. Not yet, but, you know, in a few days, he'll come to terms. And there we go. He understood the error of his ways. I'm even going to take money from him now. 16 huge ducats. But now we get rid of these mercs because they're costing me my entire future. But I can also have these guys annul with the Ottomans and give me money and then get rid of them. And now my future is a little bit better. I don't know if we win this historically, but I really hope we can get it done, all right? Come on, we have way more than them. Oh god, that's a lot of reinforcements on the way. Oh, we're better. We're better. Oh yeah, come into that battle, Ottomans. He's falling for my trap card. This is literally, I have set this trap up for the Ottomans and they've fallen for it. Like, you know, I've got reinforcements. Yeah, it's over, man. You want to concede now or in a few months? What are you thinking? Okay, in a few months, that's fine. No big deal. So basically, in the war right now, we are winning by 5 times the amount that he's winning by. So it's going pretty well. We're 5 times better than he is, if you think about it that way. Now, the only issue is that he's retreating into my heavily forted land, and that might be a problem because I just have so many forts, and he might try to siege them. But Bohemia will leave now, so that's great. That just helps us, you know, focus on the Ottomans. But I don't know. Unfortunately, the Ottomans have a lot of guys that made it across the water. So I'm trying to decide the best way to fight this. Oh yeah, I forgot Austria's probably not going to help me because he's going to be too busy with that other war. I can't ever cross the water though, so I need Austria to put in the work. But yeah, this is an annoying scenario that he's just, you know, running around, touring my land. I don't know where he's going or why. I think he's just running away from me as far as possible. Where are you going? And why? I don't understand. What's your strategy? It's too advanced for me. I don't know. What is he doing? There's no way. How am I losing 51 a month? We're going to finish up admin, get the policy, pretend like everything's going to be okay, and just, you know, continue to believe in ourselves. We're not over at the force limit, so that's great, right? And we're about to have everything we ever wanted. What is happening? What are you doing? Where are you going? You're telling me that we're not going to fight. You're somehow... But yeah, we should be able to, you know, stack wipe them here, right? Definitely not a stack wipe, but we're going to stack wipe them somehow, right? Where are they going? Where are you going? Gaza? I'm right here to kill you, okay? That's how it works, right? Maybe I can actually sack wipe them, but maybe that's wishful thinking. Like, you know, I sent everything to go murder them here. Maybe we do just stack wipe them. Or maybe they just keep running forever, all eternity. That also might be the case. Oh, I thought for a second that Austria quit the war and I was concerned, but of course Austria would not betray me like that, of course, yes. I don't know if it's going so well for Austria, though, if I'm being honest. Because he's literally like, I'm going to go fight Burgundy and ignore the Ottomans. Because I don't want to deal with the Ottomans, and I respect that. But I'm going to go over to Tunis with 40,000, I guess, and then like try to head back. It's an awkward war. So I was trying this experiment where I don't have any forts, and I don't really like it because it really just makes it hard to, you know, be in the right place at the right time because, you know, like you're never in the right place at the right time. And the Ottomans, I don't even know where they went to. They're gone. I don't know where, but they've literally just disappeared. They're gone. So, we'll have to catch up with them someday. I literally don't know where they could have gone. I hate when the AI does this. They're just like hiding in Spain or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But one thing at a time. And we need more guys over here. Yeah, you know what? I want Tunis's land for myself. It's mine. It belongs to me. But I'm deleting the fort because I don't want them to get value out of it when they siege it because they're hiding over here somewhere. But I'm thinking that Tunis could be a pretty good vassal for reconquesting some Mamluks. But I'm going into a lot of debt. Like, I only have 2 more loans available. We need to go unsiege the trade, though. That would help a little bit, too. I wish there was a little bit more help from Austria going in here. Like this isn't very helpful. I don't know if you know this, Austria, but your wife is dead. And so are the children. Maybe you should get back and help them. I'm just saying. Hopefully your wife wasn't hot. I don't know. That would be tragic. Austria is giving away war score for free to my rival. You hate to see it. And we lost that. We're actually losing the war because Austria's getting destroyed so badly. Austria, can you leave? You're literally not helping. I need Austria to quit. He's actually just a detriment to me. All right, so Austria quit the war. I'm happy. Thank goodness. Now it's just an honorable 1v1. That's what we wanted all along. And the question is, how greedy are we going to be? Oh, I don't want him to get that fort. Please, 42% chance, gods. Do not give it to him. Do not give him the 42%. He doesn't deserve it. They never listen. I don't think we win this, actually. Maybe we do. It doesn't look like it, though. He's Tech 13, isn't he? Yes, he is. Yikes. That must be a huge powers fight, because he's crushing me way outnumbered. That's great. Good. Good. How do I win this now? Apparently, Tech 13 is like a massive power spike or something. Because I was doing fine against him before, but yeah, I don't know. Now I'm apparently losing. We're not hitting Tech 13 for a while either. The problem is we don't have enough artillery. He has a ton of artillery, so I think that's also part of the problem. Is our stack is very we haven't built into our late game stack, and he has way better backline than me. I don't really know what the play is. This really sucks. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. All right, well, let's just take our we'll call it a win, I guess. 218 ducats. Pretty big value there. Yeah, that's great. So I'm gonna lose Tunis. Lots of reconquest going on over there. A good amount of reconquest. But you know what's great about a campaign like this? It's the setbacks. Because the reality is I'm playing a game past 1550. I get to enjoy the game longer because things don't always go your way in an Alta 4 game. Even if I turn my maintenance off, I still lose 13 a month, which is unfortunate, but it is the reality that we live in at the moment.